Hi everybody, these are your video directions for Wednesday, May 13th and Thursday, May 14th. So if you take a look in Google Classroom, you will see a couple of posts. You'll see obviously these directions. You're going to see one Google slide like I have pictured on the screen, and then you also will have some Google Slides daily directions. We're going to be doing something very similar to this assignment for today's class and then the next few to come. So you're going to see that this is something that you will get pretty used to throughout May. So what's happening is we are giving you a Google slide with a title and a website on it, and you are going to be creating a slide of information about that topic. Okay, so for today, we are doing globalization, which is a word that we've talked a little bit about, but not enough for you to probably feel really comfortable with it. So what you're going to be doing is you are going to be creating a slide about globalization, and then you'll be turning it in. And then you will do that with some other topics over the next 2 weeks or so. All right. So on the directions, if you go over to that, it tells you specifically what I am looking for, and it's pretty basic and pretty easy. You are not creating multiple slides. It's just one slide with 4 bullet points of information and 2 pictures. Okay, so here are your daily directions. This is going to apply again to today's class, and then for a couple more that we will do some different topics. So each day you're going to get a new Google slide labeled with the day's topic and a website that you can use. You only need to use the website that is on the slide. So for today's globalization, there is a website that gives you everything that you could need. So you won't even have to do any searching for that. Okay. Then after you do that, you are going to click on the website that's posted, and you are going to gather information about the topic. On your Google slide, you need 4 bullet points of information about the topic and 2 pictures. That's it. That's max. You do not need to go above and beyond that. Okay. Format your one slide to make sure everything fits. I will show you a good and a bad example momentarily. You want to make sure your bullet points explain what the topic is and why it's important. Okay, make sure that's in your own words. I know that can be difficult. We like to copy and paste from websites, but I need it to be in your own words because I need you to prove to me that you understand what it means. Okay, once you finish with the slide each day, you're going to click turn in, and that's it. That's your assignment for the day. Okay, now on here I have see the next 2 slides for a good and bad example. Now, for the example slide, I did the topic of human rights. We've already studied that, but I wanted to show you what something would look like, okay? So I've got human rights listed there. I've got 4 basic bullet points of what they are, okay, based on a website, all right? And these are all in my own words. I even put them in my own words, just like you would, okay? So please don't just copy and paste straight from the website. Show me that you understand the topic, and then you're just going to find 2 pictures that correlate with the topic. Make sure you size it again so it's just on one slide. Okay, don't create multiple. After that, you've got a bad example. I just kind of randomly wrote some things about human rights. It just doesn't really explain anything about them. Doesn't say much about the topic. There's no pictures. It's kind of all written in a sentence or 2 that aren't really complete, not bullet points, okay? Or another bad example would just be simply copying and pasting from a website, okay? So if you're wanting to make sure yours looks quote unquote correct, make sure you go back to that good example, all right? Now, when you go to globalization for today, you are going to do that same thing here, just with the topic of globalization. You want to have 4 bullet points and 2 pictures. Again, the website that I listed here is probably the best website for globalization. It can be a pretty hefty topic, but essentially you're just talking about spreading ideas throughout the world, okay? And we live in a globalized world where you can find a McDonald's just about anywhere. You see different sports spread throughout the world, all kinds of different ideas, the way people dress, all that sort of thing. And you will find all of that information here. Okay, wherever you find your pictures is fine. You can Google search images. That's totally okay. There are even some images on this website that you could copy and paste. All right, again, once you finish with globalization today, that is your assignment. You're going to go ahead and click turn in, and then you will see a different topic with the same assignment the next time we meet. If you have questions, as always, email me or go ahead and join my Google Meet. And that's it. I hope you have a great day.